Good evening, everybody who might be on my side. You may not know me, but my name is Rynne. I'm against the world, and I have my intentions to win. And today we are going to be playing Homestuck. Now, for those of you who don't know what Homestuck is, I can't really help you there. But you can figure out just by, watching this maybe. Now, Homestuck, let me tell you something, is a very, very particularly odd sort of game. Sorry, I have to set up one more thing before I start. And it's more of a comic, really. A comic that you can play on. Please forgive my English. This is a lovely way to start a YouTube channel. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Homestuck. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it will be 13 years ago he was given a name. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it will only be today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Once again, my illiteracy, please forgive me. So, let's look around here. Nothing we can really click on, but look at him. He has 3 front teeth. That's very lovely, and there's like 2 colors. Lovely. Let's enter the name, shall we? Sue smell poop lord. Try again, smartass. Alright. Look at this, his face of disapproval. That's like you ate a lemon. Alright, let's try again. John Egbert. Sorry, just look at his eyebrows. Ba-ding! Like, if the one meme with, what are those? They should have been with John's eyebrows, because what are those? Anyway, shoes for eyebrows, please imagine. Examine room. Your name is John. As it was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you're not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore. You are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Let's quickly retrieve arms from the drawer. And what the frick? Is that Star Wars? It kind of looks like Star Wars, but look at this monstrosity. Who? What? Look I can't help you there, John. If you're that lost in life where you're putting posters crooked and over each other, you did it with this one too. God. Anyway, also, you're gonna step on those. You're gonna step on those nails next to your hammer, John. You're gonna step on those. It's not gonna be very painful. And what kind of bootleg computer you got? Okay, it's too thick. Anyway, let's quickly retrieve the arms from the drawer. Oh, right, because you don't have arms. Your arms are in the magic chest, poop lord. Alright, in which case, let's remove the cake from the magic chest. I have sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms. You pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Let's retrieve the arms from the chest. And didn't you have like a other cake on the other side? Okay, you have a cake on the other drawer. Alright, quickly retrieve arms from the magic chest. I thought that hammer was hitting his head. I'm like, well, are you okay? You retrieve the fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. Now, this word, I've never been able to pronounce this word ever before, so please forgive me. Capatchalock? I've always said caps lock because it's year, so I'm going to say caps lock. Hopefully you don't mind, and I'm going to take a drink of water. No, it's not pickle juice. The glass is tinted green. Anyway, you caps lock them in your Sylladex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in your chest, like examine the contents of the chest. Look at that. Look at all these, like, drawn-out things. What the... Anyway, look at all these nice drawn-out things, and then you just have, like, the picture handcuffs. God damn it! Mom. I have a choice finger for her later. I'm kidding. Don't respect your elders. Alright, respect your elders, everybody. In here you have an array of humorous and mystical artifacts. Each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms currently caps-locked in your Silodex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of Beagle Puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and one copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guide by Mike Conveni. My illiteracy, please don't mind my illiteracy. Yeah, that was fine there. I thought it was crooked. Anyway, let's capture lock smoke pellets. You store the smoke pellets in one of your caps lock cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty caps lock cards remaining. Let's equip the fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Andrew Hussey, the creator of this game, can you please use less colorful words? I can't read. I never learned how to read. But you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you can't access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture lock the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. But this will probably be unadvisable since you'll just make the room lousy with smoke. Your Celtic's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of stack data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. You and I both. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Silodex a little more experience. Let's examine the problem sleuth poster. Look at that. It's crooked! Alright, is it even possible to get more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read the note on the drawer. Happy birthday, son. I'm so proud of you. This note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled-up poster. Aww. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm like, nah, I'm just not gonna touch that. Alright, let's take the poster. Not gonna touch that, that's not the right... Please forgive my inability to speak. What I'm trying to say is that I was gonna say my dad never gives me any notes like that, but you know, in fiction world, people are like 50 million times better than they actually are in the real world. Okay, another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on the wall. Acquire the hammer and nails. They'll come in handy. Now, I should probably mention before I get too far into this is I did have another recording of this. It's just something like bungled it up, it got corrupted or whatever, so I was unable, so I played through a pretty good amount of the game, and then I realized, oh look, it's corrupted, that's lovely. Okay, so acquire the hammer and nails. They'll come in handy. You first place a hammer into your Silodex, but now all your cap shot cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. Guess it doesn't hurt to try. Let's take the nails. Cap lock 4 nails into the top card. Chill. The top card and push all the artifacts down a card. Fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway, but you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you've gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you will do is probably exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. Oh, why would you do that? This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. You actually consider doing that? Oh god. Anyway, combine the nails and the hammer. You merge the top two cards. The hammer and nails are now caps locked in the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. Use the hammer and nails in use the hammer and nail card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to the wall. But no, don't hang it up right there. That's terrible. Terrible. That's terrible. Alright. Use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious, exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through for you this time. Why would you do something like that? It says, like, the person who does stuff like this on their back wall, like making it nearly perfect. And that Pikachu is symmetrical! Anyway. Examine the Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you keep the bunny in the box? Alright. Is that Nicolas Cage? That kind of looks like Nicolas Cage. Let's examine the Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus a black president? Now you've seen everything. Oh, if only you knew. Let's examine the calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for a highly touted superb beta launch. Now, this is one thing I cannot pronounce either. I'm going to pronounce it superb, because that's what it looks like, or it could be Esperb, it could be Spurb, but I'm going to pronounce it superb. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Yep, 3 days. That's your birthday. Nice drawing skills you have there, John. Let's eat the cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your celiac with it either. The cake stays put for now. You're a notice from your computer. Someone's messaging you. Come on, John, live it up. If I had 2 cakes in my room right now, do you know how fast they would be gone? Well, only if they were ice cream cakes. Ice cream cakes are pretty great. Let's examine the incoming message. Look at this. Examine the incoming message. You pull up your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorate the desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself, and you're really proud of it. What kind of wallpaper is that? That's the stuff of nightmares. Not the ghost from the Ghostbusters movies? Anyway, let's look at his files. System, Typheus, Pesterchum, PEFF.cake, fuck cake. Arg! ATH. And then Pesterchum is open. You pull up your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorate. Oh, I already read this. Your desktop is also littered with various program project files. You're so bad at programming. Sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pesterchum application is flashing. Someone's trying to get in touch with you. Let's open the Pesterchum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Is that TurnTech God? TurnTech God? Let's open the message. TurnTech God, yeah. The first time I got rid of tech, like Ek, and I thought it said Turned Godhead. Turned Tech Godhead. I'm just gonna call him Turned Godhead, because, you know, Turned Godhead. So Turned Tech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist, which is us. Alright, so I'm just not gonna say the names after all these, because that's pretty annoying. Anyway, let's try this. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Aw, hell, that's such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Hal Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal of the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting that someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. That gets me every time, numbnuts. Like, what kind of insult is that? Hey, numbnuts, get over here. It's like sounds like the name of a porn star or something. I shouldn't say that on the internet. Oh, you think somebody would do that? Just go say things they shouldn't on the internet? Oh, do you think somebody would actually do that? Anyway. Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drink it Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss... How did the person know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in the row Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. Who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. But you get the beta yet? No, did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed? How it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke, and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. All right, let's look out the window. Oh, sorry, that's rude. I just ate before I did this. There's that. You see the view of your yard in the window. Hanging from the tree is your tree swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing. Tire swing. A tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is a mailbox. Let's examine the mailbox. What the kind of bootleg glasses you got over there? Your pupils stick to it? That's unrealistic. It's either his pupils are just like sticking to his glasses or his pupils are just voids into space, like black holes sort of. Anyway. Stupid cheapo Sonic guys. The little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have a time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have no mail, and that means the beta might be here. Let's go outside and check the mailbox. Alright, you're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he's bringing you to the mail. Forget it, check the mail later. If you go downstairs get it, he'll likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in your room, stuck if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing letter dealies of harassment and perpetuality. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. Examine the games on CD rack. Okay, let me tell you a thing. The first time I played through this with the first recording that got corrupted, I clicked on one of these, because you can click them, see? You can click them. But when I did, I was taken to a minigame that took nearly 3 episodes to complete the entire minigame. So I ain't having any of that. So I didn't play every game, there was just one. Which one was it? Wait, what? Ghostbusters. I think I clicked on Problem Sleuth. Yeah, I clicked on Problem Sleuth. And, you know, that took forever, so I ain't gonna have that. So, Recall No Massacre's daunting text. You put countless man hours into the assortment and quality titles. Also, shout out to Andrew Hussey, the creator of this game, for, like, putting so much detail into it. I love it. Alright, Recall No Massacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the columnist's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you'll have to caps lock it. You're not sure you are ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Let's caps lock the fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. A momentary lapse of concentration. You accidentally caps lock the arms again. That's it. That's your Trump status to bully. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way up to a Rynne caress, but you still feel the pesterdom client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess? This, unsurprisingly, does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. Shut the pester log. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time. I feel so embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it's understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you, JK. Haha. Sure, John. Sure. Okay. I ship it. I play it. Anyway. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail. I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. I've been busy spending all afternoon shooting around with this stupid Silodex. So frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like at one time, I guess. If I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything. And it's awesome. What the hell is that? You probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your strike specubus? No. It could free up a card for you. Plus, it lets you attack stuff when things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got? Well, I got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just grid the arms and allocate the hammer to the specubus. How? I don't know how to use the arms on my old thing, and I'll see if it works. Alright, combine the fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. Your colonel Saskar would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Please, once again, please forgive my illiteracy, and please give me just a moment. More pickle juice. I'm not kidding you. Every time I drink something out of that, someone's like, is that pickle juice? No! What do you think it is? Okay, hammer to stripe specubus. Alright, so, okay, there's that. The hammer kind. You check the back of the stripe specubus for the kind of abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. Golf club kind, spoon kind, special kind, blade kind. Select hammer. The stripe specubus has been allocated with the hammer as abstratus. The hammer is moved from your cap slot back to the strife deck. Report progress to Turned Tech Godhead. What's with all these names? Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that'll be the permanent allocation for your specubus. Guess I should have mentioned that. I hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Oh, don't say things like that, because once you do, that won't end well for you. Let me check the time. It's 9:07. How long have I been recording? I think we'll go for about like 10 more minutes. Anyway, okay, I did it. I already read that. Caps Lock Colonel's Big Book. God. Why do I have to have random itches? Alright. Sorry, that's very rude of me. Anyway. Now that you got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. I guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Examine the Game Bro magazine. Game Bro, superb. Why, the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. That's basically what magazines are like. Jesus! Is there a cat in here recently? God. I don't know how to deal with life, guys. I don't know how to be literate. I don't know anything. Anyway, read article. pro notes. God. Rating for superb. That looks a lot like a character we're gonna see later. Rating for superb and a half. God. Alright. This is like this is basically what magazines are. Like stupid magazines, stupid Otaku USA rating things lower than they actually should be. Alright. Alright. Ready to pause? 3, 2, 1, pause time. Alright, there we go. Capsule lock game, bro. Might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Capsule lock magician's hat. You expand your final card on the magician's hat. Get the funny glasses too. You don't have any free cards in your Soldex. However, you're able to merge a Beagle Puss with the magician's hat to create a clever disguise. What a disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You're quite certain there's never been or never will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. All you're wearing the items that remain in the card, but it's temporarily been moved from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Let's leave the room. You what the frick are these things? This looks like a Shutterstock image or something. Shutterstock. For those of you who don't know what Shutterstock is, I can't exactly help you. Just Google Shutterstock images and then look at the images and just marvel at them, okay? It kind of looks like something from Shutterstock just right here. It's like a kid. I always like to believe that this picture was like John, actually, but you know, that might just be me. And then this is like the most colorful thing we've ever seen in the entire game. Just, what's going on in this picture? It's squeezing balls. Forgive me. Forgive me, please. Alright, let's go downstairs. Go downstairs. That's terrifying. Alright. This accursed outdoor odor of fresh baking wafts into the newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker. And the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagine. Betty Crocker is a cake mix for anyone in a different country who may not have Betty Crocker. Yeah, it's like it's like the generic cake brand mix, like brand name cake brand mix. Yeah, mix. It's cake brand mix, and it's like it smells to high heaven. All your junk's gonna smell like chocolate. Admire the Harley Quinns. Check out the shelves of your fanciful Harley Quinns. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. What kind of bootleg burglars would just steal all these? And look at this well done picture right here, if I do say so myself. And then that's his grandma. Oh yeah, that's his grandma. Okay. And then there's more colorful pictures, and then that fireplace just kind of like, let's examine the fireplace. The bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs fire because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace. Damn it. I can't pronounce things. At all. It has to be in there at all times without exception. A domestic myth is unaccountable orange and holds. A home borrows the spirit of a flame for as long as it makes a guest of it. Much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon is an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatched from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Let me not bungle Mark Twain's words. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Let's toss the game, bro, into the fire. And bro, tell Rwanda. It doesn't burn as quickly as you'd hope. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos for big ups to Mother Earth. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. If you really want to save paper, put it online. Fondly regard, cremation. Yep, that's his grandma. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance down, then you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged colonel massacres. Never wants to talk about. Oh, that's terrible. The first time I played through this, I didn't read all this, but oh, unabridged colonel massacres. He never wants to talk about it. Oh, what a terrible way to die. Okay. Topple urn. Okay, that's sad. You clumsily mishandle the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In retrospect upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was virtual certainty. You probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine father's pipe with a clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. Let's examine the oversized gift. Alright. Champ, you can do it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting. It makes you a little nervous at the same time. Aw. Open large present. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's capture log ashes. First you prop the Harley Quinn doll up on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out like all akimbo, like that struck you unseemly. You capture lock the ashes into your available card. Check the time again. Alright, 3 more minutes will do. Actually, no. I think I'm going to end it here. I think this is a lovely note to end on. But first, let's do this. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes put back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and a dustpan. Let's put the urn back. No one will be the wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. And I think that is a lovely note to end on. So, tell me, did you like this video? Leave it down in the comments below. Also, please remember to leave a like, and if you want to see future videos, please leave a subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss my videos, would you? Don't hurt me like this. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And remember, if the entire world wasn't against you, it wouldn't be fair. I'll see you all in the next video. Good night, everyone. Good night.